In the harsh Scandinavian Arctic, Sami communities lived in seasonal camps, moving with their reindeer herds to survive. Reindeer provided food, clothing, transport, and trade, while sod huts and fur-lined garments shielded them from the cold. Every step of their semi-nomadic life was guided by generations of knowledge, over 300 words for reindeer alone. This glimpse into Sami tradition reveals a remarkable harmony between people and nature in one of Europe's most extreme landscapes. At the turn of the century, Southern California was still a bit rough around the edges. In the 1870s, the Santa Margarita Ranch may have played host to one of the Wild West's most infamous outlaws, Jesse James. After the James Gang's disastrous Minnesota bank robbery, Jesse fled west by train, while his wounded brother Frank limped along by steamship through Panama. Legend says the brothers reunited at the Wells Fargo stage stop on Santa Margarita Ranch before vanishing into hiding, a secret meeting etched forever in outlaw lore. At just 22, Sergeant Hugh Paxton Bingham of the 21st Pennsylvania Cavalry stood watch outside President Lincoln's bedroom at the David Wills House. He witnessed the final touches of the Gettysburg Address and personally helped escort the 6'4" president safely through crowded streets during a secret visit to Secretary Seward. A quiet act of vigilance, Bingham played a small but vital role in one of history's most iconic moments. He lived to 85, carrying memories of that extraordinary day. Imagine a playground so dangerous it laughed in the face of gravity itself. Back in the early 1900s, schoolyards weren't padded and safe. They were metal jungles of mayhem. Swings launched kids into orbit, seesaws acted like catapults, and slides doubled as burn tests for summer heat. Grandpa swore he was tough, but even in his 8 miles uphill in the snow story, a stretch, surviving those playgrounds, now that's true grit. Maybe toughness isn't born, it's playground tested. Polly Swallow poses with relaxed confidence, wrapped in a tartan shawl and holding her net, embodying the charm and strength of Britain's coastal working women. Victorian photographers captured these portraits to celebrate everyday labor, giving rare visibility to the style and resilience of women like Polly. This striking image preserves a moment where culture, work, and dignity meet, offering a window into the lives of those who shaped coastal communities. They weren't just breaking speed limits, they were breaking barriers. From Muriel Hines' first rides in the 1890s to the Van Buren sisters' cross-country trek and Bessie Springfield's fearless solo journeys, these women proved that courage knows no gender. Today, racers like Leah Sands and Maria Costello continue their legacy, pushing limits and inspiring new generations of riders. The road to freedom has always had women behind the handlebars. Imagine being so inseparable that death itself couldn't part you. Born in 1811 Siam, Chang and Ang Bunker were conjoined twins joined at the chest, the world's original Siamese twins. Discovered by a businessman, they toured America, became celebrities, and even bought a plantation, owning slaves while raising 21 children between them. Despite fame, controversy, and tragedy, they refused separation. When Chang died in his sleep, Ang followed just hours later, bound in life and in death. Their legacy lives on through thousands of descendants, forever joined in history. Would you sit in a chair balanced on another chair 20 stories above New York City, just for a photo? The jaw-dropping 1920s photo shows a man casually enjoying the view while perched on stacked chairs at the edge of a skyscraper. No harness, no safety net, just nerves of steel. During this era, daredevil skywalkers and stunt performers risked their lives to capture the thrill of a rising modern world. These shocking images symbolized courage, progress, and the obsession with spectacle. A century later, it still makes our palms sweat, proof that daring never goes out of style. So who put the Ferris in Ferris wheel? In 1893, Chicago World's Fair needed something to rival the Eiffel Tower, and George Ferris delivered. His colossal Ferris wheel, 264 feet tall and carrying over 2,000 people at once, lifted visitors into the sky for just 50 cents. Each slow, sweeping turn revealed the fairgrounds shimmering below, a view unlike anything the world had ever seen. It spun flawlessly for months, dazzling more than 1 million riders and earning both a fortune and a permanent place in history. Meet Seth Kinman, the wildest man of the Wild West. A grizzly hunter turned frontier celebrity, he bragged of killing bears, befriending Lincoln, and making chairs from antlers for presidents. But behind the legend was a brutal, drunken showman, with eyes like a wild beast, said one witness. His tales blurred truth and fiction as fast as his rifle fired. Seth Kinman lived and lied like the frontier itself, wild, violent, and larger than life.